Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers. So we are obviously going to talk about tomorrow. I know that's what everyone wants to hear about. My sights are set on that small little cool front you mentioned.
Yeah. Think of it as August terms.
Right, yes, exactly.
Not like pumpkin spice latte, get out the Uggs and the sweaters. Not quite
Not yet.
that. Not yet. But it will be nice compared to what we've seen. Plus, it's a pattern change compared to what we have seen, right? The heat, the humidity, the afternoon storms, the heavy rain. That will change, just not tomorrow. Fog for some tonight. Tomorrow, rubber stamp of today, almost the same thing. Unfortunately, rain does look more likely midweek before we get to those changes. I was noticing this live look Cumberland County and Crossville, some reduced visibility. It almost looks like a little bit of fog trying to form there. Looking at the current conditions, though, still showing 9 miles visibility at the airport. So I think in spots we're already starting to see some of that. Townsend showing a mile visibility right now. Looks like a little pocket there. Right on the Scott-Campbell County border, maybe it's some reduced visibility. But regardless, I do expect some as we head towards tomorrow morning. Our rain continues to weaken, fall apart, which is good. Need a little bit of a break as we go through the overnight hours. This is just some light rain, basically from Harriman along I-40 all the way down through Monroe County, Madisonville, Tellico Plains. Very light, and that's basically about done. Now, temperature-wise, going to kind of hold where we are. We're in the low 70s, and I don't see that changing much as we go through the overnight hours. It's when we see these breaks in the clouds overnight tonight that we're going to see some of that fog develop. In fact, visibility could be close to zero in some spots, meaning the fog could be very dense. Just make sure even once the sun comes up, if there's fog around, keep your headlights on. It doesn't help you see, it helps others see you, and that's pretty important, right? Visibility could be pretty rough till about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Otherwise, we're going to start upper 60s and low 70s, and then tomorrow, again, a lot like today. The only thing maybe a little different is maybe slightly less coverage, but I think it's going to be pretty similar. But the Weather Prediction Center, the people that issue the flood risks, the Storm Prediction Center issue the storm risk, the Weather Prediction and issues the flood risk, has it a little lower tomorrow, at least compared to what we have seen. But as we know, any amount of rainfall could cause some concern. There's still a flood watch in effect for southeast Kentucky. That goes all the way through tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, and they are at the most at risk in our area from southeast Kentucky up into central Kentucky as well. So let's talk about the timing. Quiet start. This is 7 o'clock in the morning. Midday, same thing. A few showers are trying to develop already over the Smokies and back across the plateau. Coverage gets a little greater, we'll say, into mid-afternoon with that daytime heating. And anytime after about 1 or 2 o'clock when we expect some of those here in the valley as well. And they will linger through evening, 7 o'clock. But once we're past sunset, a lot of the activity is gone. Just like what we're seeing right now, not much rainfall across the area. Look at the 7-day rain opportunities, though. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, Monday, all about the same. We start to see the rain chances ramp up, especially Wednesday into early Thursday. That's the cold front that's coming through we've been talking about, and notice zero rain chances Friday, Saturday. That is the way it's looking. But until then, it's still going to stay warm and humid. As long as those lows at night are in the 70s, that's when it's a little sticky. But shower and storm chances, again, looking likely later Wednesday to Wednesday night. There are some 60s, 67 Friday, so a little less humid, but I really think you'll start to notice it by the weekend, which, yeah, no complaints, right? 65 for a morning low. That means outer areas could be in the low 60s, maybe even a few upper 50s.
No complaints at all, Ken. Thank you. Well,